Hello, everybody. Welcome again to our show, Walang Plastikan, on this wonderful 21st of May 2021. Hello, everybody. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Hello. Today, we'll learn again about Usapang Walang Plastikan, talking about plastic in the ocean and what we can do about it, because it should not be there. There should be no plastic, no pollution in the ocean. Ocean is such an important ecosystem which we need to protect. And today we have Anna Verona with us. It's our guest from Cleaning Our Ocean project, and also she is very active ocean advocate. She's also a scuba diver, fellow scuba diver like me. So she knows the beauty of the ocean, and she knows also what plastic is doing to it, the very damaging impact of plastic. And so we are very glad to hear from Anna and to learn what is Cleaning Our Ocean project. What are they doing? What impact are they achieving? And how can you be part of it to help saving our ocean, restoring our ocean? This is our task, and it needs all and every one of us. So let's welcome Anna to share with us today.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Peter.
Hello, Anna. It's so great to have you with us today and to hear from you. And let us start with an introduction. Please share a little bit about yourself, who you are, and maybe describe yourself in what are the three most important things we need to know about you.
Okay, I'm a technical diver, and I started diving since about late in life, 2013 to be exact. And I was prior to that, I went all around the Philippines, going to the most remote areas where there are no hotels, no resorts. We slept with the tribes, and I just saw how beautiful our country is. And I became passionate about responsible tourism, responsible behavior, conscious behavior, so that we could keep the resources of our planet going longer. Yeah. So, but it's a continuing process because there's so much to learn about our planet and the way it works. So, I'm passionate about the planet and the ocean. I am constantly learning, and I have 6 kids. The kids are important. Yes.
Okay, that will make you very stress resilient.
Yes. I got good practice. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So being passionate, being a learner, that's wonderful. And I think if you have 6 kids, also you want them to live in a planet that has the beauty being maintained as we know it. So that's really very, very important. Would you like to share some important milestones that really had some impact in your life that made you the person that you are today?
Well, as a kid, I would be sent to the province by my parents. We would live by the ocean. We would have to cross a street, and then it's a big sand area, and then we would just swim the whole day. Sometimes we would ride on a horse, and then we
Wow.
would go around. Yeah, so we learned a lot. We didn't have to take swimming lessons. We just went with the flow of the ocean. And then during typhoons, we would still swim. I don't know why my parents allowed me to do that. We would still swim. We all love. Me and my cousins would run, and then the waves would play with us. It would suck us in, but we knew what to do. We wouldn't panic. We would wave at each other underwater, hold our breath, and go with that way, and then it would spit us out again. My brother and I we would be literally thrown into the shore, but it's just a sandy shore, so it was soft. It was fun. He would just pick up his shorts and go back again. Yeah, so that's one. And then, so my family is in politics, and we would be active in government programs. So we were exposed to different kinds of people. very diverse, and we had fun with that. It was great to know people of different locations, different age brackets, different demographics. It was fun. It kind of broadened our world. And the one that gave me a lot of impact was when I turned into got certified as a technical diver. I was asked to join a team of people who did assessments for WWF and UNDP, and they sent our team into the into like into Cagayan Silio, which is 18 hours by boat. Yeah, and it's so remote. It's so far, and we would take videos and photographs. I was the one who took videos and documented the 7 line marine protected area in Palawan. We would check if it's healthy for tourism, if there's a possibility for dive sites. And that's what affected me so much because you would see two polar opposites. One is like such a pristine island, beautiful. And when you go underwater, you will not see a single piece of plastic. And then the other one is another side where it looks beautiful in one side, but when you go to the other side, there are mounds of plastic already heaping up on the other side. So they would keep it hidden. And I asked for how long would those plastics have been there. They would say like it's been there for like decades. But of course, they only show the tourists the nice
Yeah, of
spot,
course. Yeah.
right? Yeah. So like in Cebu, that's what I discovered in Cebu. And somebody got angry at me for taking photographs of the trash, but
Mhm.
it's there. It's true to life. It's real. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And so the biggest another milestone I could say is that diving in the largest marine protective area in the Philippines, which is Tubatahan, Cagayan Silio. It's over 1 million hectares. And
Wow.
yeah, so imagine that it's almost 2 decades that it's been the marine protected area, and you could really see how the ocean life is thriving there. You can see sharks, you see the turtles, you see turtles bigger than you. And the whale shark is just like casually passing by you, like as if nothing's like, oh, it's a whale shark. And we would go back to the boat and, report. You have to do a report. And we go, well, it's another shark. You can
Well,
do the point. It's another shark. We saw another shark. And we just see a manta this time. We actually had a choice of what to look for. And we would know where to go. They would know. The
wow, that's
rangers knew. Yeah, it's amazing. It's really
it's
amazing.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing life story, Anna. When you think that you grew up with the ocean, and basically the ocean has always been with you in some way, and you have seen the beauty, but you also have seen the danger that our ocean is into, and um, because once the plastic is there, it like a plastic bottle wouldn't decay for 500 years. So
Yeah,
that's really
that's
scary
right.
if you think
It,
about it. Yeah.
yeah, like if, for example, if you think about it, in 1950, they were producing already 50 million tons of plastic. 1950. Now it's gone up to 350 million tons after 71 years.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy. I mean, where does it all go? And plastics never really disappear. So they're in the air.
yeah.
We're actually breathing it. It's going inside our skin.
That's true. That's true. And what I talked also last 2 weeks about that God is omnipresent, but plastic is also almost omnipresent because we breathe it in. It's in our food. It's everywhere. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
it's in
is
our food. Our mollusks, there's a study made by somebody in Germany. In Germany, that said that they would find, on an average, 100 microparticles of plastic in each mollusk. So if you like clams, oysters, or tahong, you will be
yeah.
eating 100 microplastics.
Yeah, yeah, grabe talaga if you think about it. Uh, so really, may dapat talaga tayong gawin
Go
upang
in.
upang mailigtas talaga natin yung ating ocean at yung ating sarili in some way. So
Yes.
yeah, so
Yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit about the story behind cleaning our ocean? How did it come about? What is
Well,
the story?
maybe I told you that I was taking videos and pictures of all this plastic under the ocean. And a good friend of mine, Jonathan Ko of Sentinel Upcycling, apparently, so asked to meet up with me because they're in their families in the plastic business. So we had this discussion. Of course, I wasn't letting him off the hook that easily. And so he gave me a challenge. He says that, sure, we will take the plastics, you collect the plastics, but make sure it's clean, dry, and sorted. Because the problem is most of the plastics that they get for recycling is dirty. It's basura. So what they need is it just costs too much time and effort to clean and dry everything themselves. So we did an agreement, and he challenged me to collect plastics, clean, dry, and sorted. So I started by, which is a problem at first because 2017, 16, 17, you wouldn't think of asking people to wash the plastic after they use it and then dry it and then sort it. You won't be able to be you won't be able you wouldn't think of that because the government, the national waste system, is so ingrained in our system, in our bodies, in our minds, in our
Tapon lang, ano?
mentality. Yeah,
Yeah.
tapon lang. Sige, okay na yan. Boto nyo ako kukolekta ng plastic ninyo. O, di ba? Ng basura ninyo. So we were so spoiled when actually what the government should have taught its constituents is that they should really recycle. They should segregate, sort their waste, or even encourage people to lessen their waste, which was being done already in Europe. We were so behind. So that was a challenge for me because people would even say, what? I have to clean, dry, and sort my plastics. You mean I have to hire another maid for that? I got those response. I have to hire another maid for that. And I'm like, the others naman, but who namin gagawin yan? Kinukuha din naman. But why would they even think about that it will be picked up for recycling when most of the time the garbage people just puts everything together in one truck.
Yeah.
So that was a problem. So I told them, so that's another, it went to a chain. So first I had to educate them, I had to motivate them and tell them na if you don't clean, dry, and sort, it will not be upcycle ready. And then if you don't clean, dry, and sort, it will go to the landfill in the oceans. And then the fish will eat it. The fish will be captured. And who buys the fish? Then they're like, kami po, sino kumakain? So they'll be like, that's where their aha moment will come. So I mostly taught the kasambahays because they're the ones handling it. I started kasi here in Ayala, Alabang. So they're the ones handling the plastic. So they got with the program. They were very passionate about it. So before I knew it, households were asking me to teach more and more.
And then that's great. So there was a hunger. There was
there was a hunger.
Some kind of interest. Yeah.
That's right.
Good.
So
yeah, that's great.
Since Ayala Alabang, we have the CEOs here of different companies. So they called up and asked me if I could teach also in your office to clean, dry, and sort, and motivate people to clean, dry, and sort. So that it started to grow. So at our, of course, you cannot stop there. Diba? You cannot stop on educating. So you have to collect the plastics. Because I told them you have to clean, dry, and sort.
You need to have a collection system because once you educate them, then what you're going to do with the plastic, right?
You just look at them there. They do not do anything. So so we started collecting. So our first collection, I think Julia has our picture there of our first collection. Our first collection in Ayala Lamang was just 30 kilograms a month. It's just an L300. Oh, that's the latest one. So slide number 3, please. 3. Yeah, so that's the first one. Yeah. That's the first month. Tapos, as time went by, we started to hire 6-wheeler trucks already. So we started with 30 kilograms a month in 2017. By the time 2019 came, we had to hire 6-wheeler trucks already for collection. We were collecting in Ayala Labang, in Makati, and in Laguna. And we were able to collect about 300 kilograms a month. Also in Baseco, separate pa yan. So Baseco naman also, I was asked to teach there. They heard about me. Slide number 2, please, Julia. And they collect their plastics in such an ingenious manner. I mean, look at this. I'm pretty sure you've seen this, Peter.
Yeah, yeah.
Di ba?
Actually, yeah. That
Di
is in
ba?
Baseco in the multi-purpose hall. Yeah, I also
Correct. You're
nakapunta na ako dyan sa Baseco.
yeah. So they're very ingenious. They're like, pwede na po to,
Uh,
ma'am. Pwede na yan. But it's
Mabuti hindi siya na-overload, ano?
hindi eh. Oo, and laki-laki ang dami lang ba kokolekta doon because they have so much plastics there. So you could see sometimes people would stand around or hang around the center. You could see them sorting and cleaning and
Okay,
wiping the
okay.
plastics. So they collect that and they collect it for points. I think that's your system, right? Plastic bags.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what they do. And some of the plastics that were not being accepted would go to co-op, which is mostly the multi-layered plastics, which are
Okay.
sachet.
Yeah,
Oo.
yeah. Kasi sila yung pinaka-problema actually kasi they cannot be easily recycled with the current waste junk shops and waste management system. Mostly sa landfill lang siya pupunta or sa cement
Oo,
plant for anything.
incineration.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So kami, we're able to collect type 1 PET, type 2 HDPE, 4 LDPE, which is now catching up with sachets. Type
Mm-hmm.
5 microwavable, 6 polystyrene, and 7, yeah, the multi-layer plastics, which are the sachets. So we would still collect. And then pagdating ng 2020 and 19, so sad because COVID-19 hit us. And we just
Mm-hmm.
celebrated being able to collect 14 tons of plastics in 2019. So I was looking forward to 2019 that we would reach even more. Maybe I was hoping that we could double it, 28 tons sana. But
Mm-hmm.
COVID hit us. But we found a way through Drop the Plastic. Drop the Plastic kasi everybody was working from home kasi I'd asked my partner corporations, oh, shall we do collection? Pwede na ba? They would say, work from home pa rin kami, Miss Anna. So I decided, sige, everybody's working from home, let's collect from home. So we started collecting again in Alabang. And 5 other communities signed up for Drop the Plastic. So every last Saturday of the month, people come over to a drop-off point and they sort the plastic themselves. So I have
Okay.
15 interns. They would tell, kasi because bawal contact kasi ng COVID, di ba?
Oo nga,
So
oo nga.
they would say that's type 2. There's somebody, the guy would raise, what plastic is this? They would go like that. That's type 7, or they would do that. So that was
Okay.
fun.
So ilagay mo
Yeah.
dito, yun doon. Ano ba? Ganun
Oo.
ba? Okay.
Turo-turo system.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So Julia, I think we have videos of Drop the Plastic. And they would, I know, and so because people were not allowed to go out, I think some families took the opportunity to make it a family event. So this is all PET.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we have the bins, not the bins, the big bags. And they would put all the plastics collected inside the big bags. It became a family activity. So the dad, this one, yeah. Oo,
Pati
di ba?
mga bata. That's
Oh,
very good.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they know where to put the plastics already. Yeah, so they put it in the crates. Those crates are made with the plastics that we collect.
Yeah, those are the ones made by
Sentinel.
Sentinel
Correct.
Plastic. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Okay.
right. So those are the kids. They go every month. They're there.
Okay.
Adorable. Yun.
Okay.
So
So
after
the
we
people are donating the plastic, or are they getting some incentives or prices from you, or how does it work?
depends. So for Ayala Labang, so far barangay has donated the plastics.
Mm-hmm.
Yun. Sa Baseco, we were giving them incentives. And the corporation, because marami pala na nagko-collect dun sa corporations, yung mga janitors, they don't only collect from the partner company that we have in that floor, they were already collecting from other offices as well. So
I see.
I know.
Good.
Oh, that was really great because we weren't giving incentives at first, but nalaman namin na the janitors pala. So, ma'am, they're like bringing sick. I felt bad. So I told
I
them,
can imagine. Yeah.
I told them, they would bring like 30 kilograms eh.
Oh, wow.
Meron pa ako, ma'am. Like that. They would go like that. They would bring it to that floor. And nakakatuwa because the corporation na partner namin, they wouldn't mind taking the plastics of other floors. during their collection.
Okay.
They
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
mind. Mm-mm.
Yeah, basta hindi na matapon eh. That's wonderful. Yeah. That's a
Pla-
great story
yeah, and
if
then
you think about it.
we send the plastics for upcycling. Just as now, diverting it from the ocean is what
Okay.
is our biggest mission.
So what does Jonathan do with the upcycling? So he makes these kind of crates.
He
Uh,
makes school chairs,
okay.
tables, crates, and pallets with it. So they're all durable. These items are durable, recyclable, and also has a warranty. They're
Wow,
not
wow.
single use. Eh, kasi if we take away the single use plastics lang in the mainstream, we already solved 40% of the problem. Because 40% of the plastics that are floating in the ocean is actually from single use plastics.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you ban single use plastics, I'm not saying ban single use plastics like IV or injection or syringe or I mean we need that now. But I'm talking about like useless straws. So Nestle, when we were in discussion with Nestle, they used to have a straw with their moo drink, the chocolate drink. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Diba? They have a straw there. So that's two pieces of plastic, the packaging of the straw and the straw itself.
Oh,
They,
tama. Yeah.
yeah, so they stopped attaching that already.
Oh, good, good. Yeah.
So what they do, they gave instruction, just pull up the spout, the corner, and then make it to a spout and drink straight from the carton.
Oh, that's much better. That's much better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
No need
tapos
for the straw.
in Coca-Cola, they changed the color, the Sprite bottle. For manufacturers, this is what I suggest. Always look into the design of your product packaging. Check out how many things that you can take away there that's plastics. See if you could lessen the layers of multi-layered plastics in your sachets. See, always place the type of plastic resin code into the items that you are selling to your packaging, whether it's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Tapos also study how to make it easier for consumers to clean, dry, and sort. For instance, like the plastic water bottle. So
Yeah, yeah.
when you twist it, there's a ring that remains around it.
Yeah, tama.
So that ring is there. So I have to like use a blade to take it out.
Yeah, because the ring is mostly polypropylene and not polyethylene. Yeah, so it's a different kind of
Yeah,
plastic. So
it's a
kailangan
different kind of
tanggalin.
plastic.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. But like for example, if I buy Beroca, when I flip up the lid, the other side comes down, the ring comes
Ah,
down.
wow, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So though the industry can really be a partner in redesigning the product, so
Yes.
they use less plastic or they are 100% recyclable. Like what you said, the white bottle for Sprite or the clear bottle instead of
Yeah.
the
Instead of
green bottle
green.
is much
Yeah.
recyclable. Now,
Exactly.
we have a question. So people are asking, how can they help? How can people participate if they say, okay, we also want to have that kind of drop the plastic in our community or ano ang dapat gawin?
Dapat gawin, they could go to the Facebook page of Cleaner Oceans Project and send me a message. Say that, we would like to have this in our association, in our condo units, in our barangay, and then just hook us up with the barangay or with the association. I'm willing to teach how to clean, dry, and sort and why we're doing it. And then we could train the people how to hold drop the plastics there. So our Cleaner Oceans Project Facebook page is available and I'm always there. So they could just send me a message and then we could hook them up with our interns. They could be trained by us because some people think just because it's drop the plastic, just sort it's easy na. But no, there are dynamics because you will be taught how to handle people who come in with their dirty plastics. There's still
Mhm.
people who do that. You will be taught how to tell people you're supposed to sort it yourself. You will be taught
Mhm.
how to, take tally the numbers. Why is it important? You will be taught how to manage and take a look at how much progress you're making. So that's what
Mhm.
we teach in Cleaner Oceans Project, so that they could have drop the plastic run effectively.
Yeah, that's wonderful because in that way people also become much more aware about their consumption and they learn
That's so
really
true.
to recycle, you know. Otherwise you just throw it and you think it's gone, but it's not gone. And now you realize, hey, I it's my responsibility, bilang consumer, to make sure that we can that we change this kind of paradigm. So I think that's really important. So I want to encourage also all of our viewers, if you are not yet separating and cleaning your plastic, start doing it. And if you don't know where to put it, you look at Clean Our Ocean Project in Facebook and
Yes.
contact Anna, and then you will get really the handle of it, and it will make you a steward of creation, which we are called by
To
God.
do.
So that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Anything, any last statement, Anna, that you want to share with our viewers before we close?
Oh, I would like you all I would like to invite all of you to please visit our Facebook page, Cleaner Oceans Project, and also our website, www.cleaneroceansproject.com. You will be able to find our contact numbers there and an email. And don't hesitate to ask us for help because we are willing to set it up for you and train you. And then we could all take part in lessening plastic pollution, keeping the sea plastic free. Be part of the solution, not the pollution.
Amen to that, Anna. Thank you so much for joining us today and the wonderful story you shared and the great work you're doing, you and your team. We are wishing you all the best and that you will make an even bigger impact despite Corona, because plastic is still there. Everybody needs to do what you are doing so we can really have a better and cleaner Philippines and a cleaner ocean. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Anna.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Sustainable PH.
Okay, God bless. And
God bless you.
we are coming out to the end of our show. Next Friday, it will be Get It Done again with Stan Diaz, who's also an ocean and sustainability advocate. And in 2 weeks, we will have again Walang Plastikan, and we will be talking about the connection between poverty and plastic pollution. There is a significant connection about it, and we need to learn about it. And there is actually a significant task we can do to use plastic to stop poverty. So please join us again in 2 weeks. And thank you again so much to Anna and to Sustainable PH. Let us all work together for a more sustainable Philippines. Thank you so much. Have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. God bless you all, mga kapuso, kapamilya, kaibigan. Take care and see you in 2 weeks again. Bye.